Today I will be playing Deadrails with my good friend Daniel. You can see my friend Daniel putting up a newspaper on the window of the train for defense while I try to place down my loot. But I fucking accidentally put down my vase in a very awkward position, but me and Daniel decide to keep it there for aesthetic purposes. I also decided to add some zombies and a horse sniffing the vase for good luck. Once I was done violating that poor dead horse, me and Daniel went back on track, searching for any houses or ores to loot. But not even a few seconds later, the game decides to pull a fuck you on us and makes it nighttime. Luckily for me, I'm using the werewolf class. Me and Daniel pull up to a doctor house for loot, but little did we know, danger was coming. Just a few seconds in of being literal steps away from the house, I hear the dreaded intimidating music which only meant one thing and one thing only in this situation. It meant those big muscled 8-pack werewolf were coming to give us the most humiliating back shots of our cara. Obviously, we were not gonna let these big backed werewolves give us back shots, so we fought back by shooting them with our guns. But as I was telling Daniel to aim for the head, another one of these jacked up werewolves appeared out of fucking thin air. Haha, take that you werewolf on steroids. When I tried to help my friend Daniel kill the other werewolf, I accidentally leave this stupid werewolf inside the house. I CLTSPMI. And then another one of these werewolves decides to join in on the gangbang even though no one invited it. Thank God I was using the werewolf class. I probably wouldn't have made it out alive, but unfortunately, the slaps from the werewolves were too much and end up being fatal to Daniel, so I have to avenge him and wipe out the rest of these ugly werewolves. After absolutely serving cunt and reviving Daniel, I put the werewolves into my sack. Me and Daniel returned to the safety of our train. What the hell is this? After welding the jacked werewolves to the train, me and Daniel took a van and continued on our journey. Excuse me? After stopping the train for Daniel to get ores, I decided to jump a wolf pack because I hate anything that is related to those werewolves on steroids. But one of them decides to use their relatives as a shield to my bullets. I hate to break it to you, but you cannot avoid my bullets. Footage of me using the family to create art, so preppy. I was trying to drive the train peacefully to the next station, but it seems like the game likes to torture us, so it's now blood moon and our train has no fuel. Being the brave and the fastest one, I tell Daniel to stay behind the newspapers while I find some of our loot to sacrifice for fuel.
Fuck.
I don't know how, but Daniel was somehow hitting a vampire even though there was no vampires in sight. I guess that's something. Being a greedy little shit, I decided to go out and weld the vampires to the train, until another one of the vampires tries to come at me from behind and hit me. That stupid vampire will regret this.
How in the hell is there a werewolf?
Since I was low on shotgun ammo, I decided to let Daniel handle them and leave the vampires to hit, so he could slay them with whatever magic let him have the most massive hitbox ever. Then I would hang the vampires to my train. After looting to houses and fueling the train, the game decides it would be a great idea to pull a full moon on us. Seriously, what the fuck? Since me and Daniel were tired of dealing with those fuck-ass werewolves, we pulled up to the next station and let the turrets and NPCs kill them. Finally, we have some peace and quiet for now. After selling our stuff and becoming rich, suddenly, Daniel had to go, leaving me behind in the dust. But since I hate soloing Deadrails, I decide to join him and reset my avatar. Moral of the story is to not play with your friends late at night, specifically at 11 PM.